Hey, what's up? My name is Dan, and today I just want to share with you some of the terms that I've picked up as I've been in the NFT space. Hopefully they'll be helpful to you. If you're just getting into NFTs and you're learning about this stuff, some of these terms can be kind of overwhelming. There's a lot coming at you, and so I just wanted to clarify some of this stuff. So let's just jump straight into it. So minting just refers to the process of turning a digital file into a crypto collectible or digital asset. Most of the time that's on the Ethereum blockchain, but it's an ever-evolving space. Changes hour by hour, day by day. Most recently, in the past, I would say a couple of months, Solana is rising up as well as one of the major players in the NFT space. Solana is its own cryptocurrency coin, and that is something that you could also go and trade NFTs and buy and sell on the Solana network. A roadmap is essentially just the plan that an NFT project has in place for how they're going to develop the project, how they're going to give back to the NFT holders, and also often will outline things like the ways they'll give back to charity, or gamifying their NFT might be part of a game. And it's really a business development plan. So it's definitely something you want to look out for as you're researching and what NFTs to buy into. The roadmap is an essential piece of that. I'll go more into that in further videos, but this is all about just the terminologies and getting familiar with it. Whitelist is basically, as you dig into this space, you'll discover that Twitter and Discord, the app Discord, are essential pieces to this. If you're not on Twitter, I definitely recommend getting on there and having a browse, following some of the influencers and whales in the space, the big holders of NFT, the big traders. Discord is a big part of the community of NFT traders, and as you dig more into this, you'll discover that any good NFT project will generally have a good amount of followers on Twitter. They'll have a good, solid Discord community that's building at least. They'll have their own website outlining that roadmap and sharing their plan of action and telling all about the team, the people that are actually creating that NFT project. And all of these things contribute to the merit and the worth of a project, and really whether it's going to take off or flop. There's a lot of factors in there that we can go into in further videos. But essentially, a whitelist, it's a way of marketing NFTs. And if you're part of those communities on Twitter and Discord, there are certain steps you have to take to get onto a whitelist of a new project that is just about to mint. And you'll be the first to know. Essentially, when the project goes and is ready, it's live, it's ready to mint, you'll be able to go on to that project's website. You'll be the first in line to mint those NFTs right out the gate. The floor price is essentially the lowest price that an NFT has sold for in a collection. It can get a little bit confusing when you're first in the space what that floor price really represents, but essentially it's a moving target. It's a lot of times when projects are launched, the floor price, it'll start off really low at the mint price, and over 24-hour or 48-hour period, it will increase in value. And generally there's a bit of a fall off after that period of time as things die down, and then hopefully as that project gains in popularity in actually fulfilling the things on the roadmap, that floor price will begin to rise again. The overall value of the collection will go up as that project becomes more in demand. Next one is a drop. What exactly is a drop? It's basically just a sale. It's used a lot, these NFT, this collection's dropped, and a sale happening, the NFTs are dropping, they're here. Gas is actually a fee that is chargeable whenever a transaction's made on the Ethereum network. And right now, in the past couple months, gas fees have been going higher and higher and higher. They were, back in September, about $50 to when you purchase an NFT. Then you'd have to pay an additional $50 fee on top of that as a gas fee. And recently that's been soaring up to $200-$300 So if you're buying a cheap NFT that only looks like it might be, $50 or something, in reality, you're going to be paying up to, $300 on top of that for the gas fees. So it's something that's actually driving users into the Solana network out of Ethereum and out of OpenSea as well, and into the Solana space. So that's something to watch out for. If you're looking to get in for a limited budget, it's definitely worthwhile checking out Solana. A generative set. So you may have heard of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. It's got a lot of press. It's probably why a lot of people have come into the NFT space, learning about the prices those NFTs have gone for. The Bored Ape Yacht Club is really it's a great example of a generative set, because it's a set of thousands of images based on a few asset types. So in the case of Bored Apes, it's backgrounds and clothes, earrings, eyes, fur, hats and mouths, and all sorts of any kind of accessories or characteristics of in the case of the actual avatar types of NFTs, it's clothing and that sort of thing. But NFTs don't have to be avatars; they can be any type of image. The avatars are just a trend that's happening right now. Sweep the floor. It's a technique that more advanced traders are using, that are actually the whales in the space, where they will purchase a large amount of NFTs of a set or a project, and an attempt to raise the floor price and cause that project to gain in value. And that's pretty much all what that means. Rarity is based on some of those generative asset types that I spoke of a minute ago. So they're really based on the rarity of a certain trait, such as maybe there's a red hat or a rainbow background or something like that. And if there's only less than 1% of 10,000 Bored Apes that have a rainbow background, then the rarity of that particular NFT is quite high, and that increases the value. And that is why these sets become so large, up to 10,000 or more images, is for that factor alone, that it increases the rarity. You can have more attributes that are rare in a large collection, and it increases the value. As you sort of get into Twitter, you'll hear some of the terms like ape or aping in. And essentially that just means to buy in, to jump in. A lot of the NFT space is speculation. It's not based on a lot of facts. I'd like to dig into that a bit more and look at charts and really analyze things a bit more, and don't just ape into a project because you heard it on Twitter or you saw somebody post about it on Discord. You have to be really careful in the space. It's a high risk investment space, and this is not investment advice. I'm not your financial advisor. This is purely to help you in your own decision making and get you familiar with the NFT investment space. Right, so here's a bonus. A rug pull, or rug, is essentially where a project pulls out after they've built up an audience, they've sold out on their NFTs, or they've sold a lot of them, they've gone up in value, they pull out all of the assets, they pull out their website and Discord and any kind of online activity, and disappear from the face of the earth. Unfortunately, this does happen, and it's something to be really wary of. So I definitely recommend, as I said, doing your research, making sure that as much as possible you can validate that the team members on a project are real people, and you can maybe even see some details about who they are. It's often good to see LinkedIn profiles and that sort of thing, if you can. So that concludes my video. I didn't want to go too in depth. I just wanted to get you familiar with the terms. I hope you enjoyed it. This is my first video ever on YouTube, so I look forward to producing more like this in the future. Thanks for watching.